Good morning, everyone. It's a wonderful Saturday morning in South Florida, as always. Good to be here. Good morning, SA. Good morning, Shawnee. How you guys doing? I'm doing great, of course. Yes. So I'm usually at boot camp, but I'm going to go into boot camp at 8:30. Gonna take you guys along. But I said, you know what? Let me just pop on here, say good morning to you guys, see how you all doing. Oh my God, SA, of course, it's evening your way. How was your morning? How successful was your morning on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday? I hope you got everything that you needed and everything accomplished. Yes. Yeah, it's a great day in the land of the living. The sun is out. There's a slight breeze here in South Florida, and I'm just chilling. It's my day off, and I feel great. Woke up this morning and just meditated a little bit, listened to some motivational um, videos, and it got me going and it got me thinking. Sometimes you gotta kind of refresh the mind because sometimes the mind is almost like driving a stick shift car. You got to take it out of gear and you got to put it into in motion where you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I see everybody saying hello to each other. So it's Saturday, got a lot to do. I want to go to boot camp at 8:30. Of course, SA is here twiddling at his mustache. I see you there. I'm backstage, so I'm going to say hello quickly to you this morning. Going to bring you up. Hey, good morning, SA.
Hi.
How are
Good
you? Good
morning,
evening.
love with wave. Meet
Yes.
with my uncle. I don't know whether you can see him or not.
Okay. Hi, Uncle. How are you?
He
How
is
you
good.
doing?
He can't speak or understand English. Just
Oh,
he's
okay,
my
well,
uncle.
well, tell him we said hello and we wish
Hello,
him the
Vikas.
best
Hello.
today.
he, he
Of
doesn't
course.
understand English or he can't speak or understand.
Okay, but you can interpret to him that we are saying hello and
Yes,
we
I
hope
have
you're
interpreted.
having a
Yes, I
wonderful
have
and
interpreted.
blessed day.
Hello, Baba. Hello, Baba. He's also saying hello to you and Shawnee.
Okay, thank you so much. Shawnee, Uncle is saying hello to you. And Shawnee is saying, you going to boot camp and I'm going for a bagel soon. Absolutely. If it makes you happy,
Hello,
go
Bengals.
ahead, sit down, relax in a wonderful space, and just enjoy that bagel because that's what you want. That's what makes you happy. Okay? And yeah. Shawnee is saying good morning to your uncle. Yes.
Good morning, Uncle Baba.
Yes.
He's saying good morning too.
Yes.
There's
That's
good evening, Almus.
good evening. Good morning. Greetings. Yes.
How are you, Shawnee?
Yeah. So,
How,
what is going on today? How was your day so far?
it's very fine. I slept a lot. It was a holiday today, so I
Okay.
slept a lot.
Is it Ramadan? What is it that you're celebrating?
Yes, yes, it's Ramadan here.
Yeah, and Ramadan goes on for like a month, right? Because when I was in Ghana, they
Yes, it's
celebrate, yeah, they celebrate Ramadan, and it was for a whole month. And I think it was from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then you guys eat, and at the end of the month, you have a big feast. Everybody's dressed up, looking nice, and just a lot of food and drinks and everything. I really enjoyed it.
yes, you are right. Nowadays it's 4:30, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Fast starts from 4:30 to 6:55, almost 14 hours.
Wow. So my thing is, don't when you're doing the fasting and stuff like that, do you guys get hungry? Do you drink water? Do you get thirsty?
No, we do get thirsty, but we don't eat or drink for 14 hours. After that,
Wow. So that means that's a lot of discipline.
yes, do
Is that
right.
so, is that something that you've been doing since you were a kid?
Yes, I think I have been doing this when I was 15 or 16 years old.
Okay, so it takes a lot of sacrifice.
Yes, do. But it's good for health as well.
Yeah,
Good for
because
stomach.
it's good for the spirit and it's good for health.
Yes,
I could see that because it's kind of a way to cleanse the spirit and also to give the body a chance to cleanse itself. Would you
yes,
say?
right. Yes, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that is great because I have friends in Ghana who are Muslims. And during that time last year, this time I was in Ghana and I really enjoyed it. I didn't practice it, but I saw the whole process. And I just thought that it was a great sacrifice, not only to, the creator, but also to yourself, to your spiritual self. And that's
Yes,
how I felt.
yes, right. My uncle said that you understand English and you speak. I said yes, I do. He's
Yeah. Hi, Uncle. Yeah, so that's
he,
nice.
he-
I and a lot of people around the world are starting to do Ramadan, and they're getting into it and they love it because at the end of it, it's almost like you are refocused and you it's almost like your spirit is refreshed. It's like a
yes,
new beginning,
yes,
and that, yeah. Oh my God, that is super, super cool. I'm glad you came on and told us a little bit about it. And you've been doing it for since you were 15 years old.
yes, I was. But Alhamdulillah, I keep doing this, and hopefully I will till my last breath.
Yeah, because that, a lot. I was actually listening to a video. Shawnee is back there with her mask under her chin, and then she is going to get a bagel. Yes, hold on. Hi, Shawnee.
Good morning. No, I'm not. I'm not at the bagel place yet, but
Okay.
I came on because nobody's in the chat, and I'm like bored, so
You're not bored. You got me an essay. There's nothing.
that's why I
And
came on to
remember,
talk.
most people on Saturdays, they're either going to work, they're either doing an early morning chore, or they're going to work out and they're doing other things. But guess what? They always catch the replay. And that is the thing about, doing lives and everything like that. Don't don't feed off too much of who's in the chat and who's not coming or whatever, because after my live I get so many comments from people who really enjoy the live and they watch it and everything like that. So it's like you're catering to several different audiences. Yeah. So
Wave,
essay
stop
is
trying
up
to make
here.
me feel better. I feel lonely in the chat, so here I
Oh
am.
no, you're never lonely. We're here with you. Essay is here. Uncle is here too. Yeah, it's so good to see Essay. He's always smiling.
How are
Yes,
you, Shani?
Good. How are you?
I
yeah.
am
And yeah,
fit.
he's here telling us about Ramadan and the sacrifices, during those 14 hours for 30 days and stuff, which I experienced in Ghana. And I think it's very insightful. I like it actually. Anisha, good morning, girl. You finished eating all those cookies you were eating yesterday? Now you need to go to boot camp, girl. Eating all them cookies. Yes.
I have a friend in Ghana who celebrates, who's Muslim, and I think he like fasts from like early in the morning till like 6 o'clock in the evening or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know it's almost over soon, just don't know when.
Actually, it's for a month. So at the end of April, it's
Mm-hmm.
over. Yes. Yeah,
Yes,
that's how they, yeah. By the end of April, it's for 30
today,
days or something like that.
yes, today the 21st Ramadan. After 8 or 9 days, we celebrate Eid celebrations.
Yes.
So
Uh-huh.
almost we pass,
So,
you can say, the true part of the Ramadan. So we are
okay,
in
so
the part of the Ramadan.
so SA, what type, like during the Ramadan, what type of foods do you guys eat? And when you do the feast, what type of food do you guys serve?
We do eat every kind of food, especially in Ramadan at the time of opening. We do eat. I call it pakoda. I don't know whether you will understand or not. And fruit chaat, and I don't know the word English word for those things that I can explain. We do drink lassi. You never
Okay,
know the word lassi.
all right. Yeah,
We
because yeah,
use curd most.
because I know like when my friend was doing Ramadan last year, a couple of my friends in Ghana, when they break the fast at 6 p.m., they would always have something hot because they haven't eaten all day, so they would have like maybe a hot cereal or something. And
Because
then yeah.
different part of the world people do it the different foods. In Pakistan, people do it in at the time of opening. People do it the pakoda, especially fruit
Yes.
and chaat. I don't know whether you will get it or not, but I don't know the exact word of those things that I can explain in English. But we do eat, we do drink a lot than eating in the at the time of opening. But at the time of beginning, when we get up early in the morning, then we do eat more than drink. We drink water. You can say we drink cold drinks.
Okay.
Every area has a different kind of food. Every you can say that in cities people do it more spicy things, but in villages people do not eat spicy more than they eat very simple food.
Okay. Yeah, because I know like when the guy finished, I forgot the name of the cereal they drink in Ghana, but I used to buy it all the time in the morning.
Are you
It
talking
has
about
like
Gary?
no, it's a cereal. It's it has like cinnamon and ginger and all of that. I forgot the name of it. And they eat it with this
Oh, you're talking about House of Cocoa.
a house of cocoa. So we would drink that in the morning. So that's
Because
why
it's very light.
when 6 o'clock they break their fast, they would drink that because it takes out all the gas out of the bubbles out of their stomach. And after they do that, then they would have a meal. But in the morning before 6, they would drink something hot and they would have fruits or something like that. And throughout the day, you would see them, you know, resting or sleeping and also praying different times of the day. Especially at noon, everybody has to get their mat and they have to meditate and pray. Yes.
Right, you are right, love with
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Absolutely. We do pray a lot in Ramadan, even though it's obligatory for every Muslim to pray 5 times a day. But in Ramadan, we do pray more than, you can say, in meditation. We spend time in meditation, reciting Holy Quran, and do charity as well. So in Ramadan, Muslims do a lot.
Okay. Anisha is saying hello to you, SA. Anisha, please connect with SA. He has a wonderful channel. You can know a lot about Pakistan and, the people there. And by just telling, you can tell that SA is very loving and warm-hearted gentleman. And we always enjoy him here on the channel on Love to Travel with Wave. It's good to interact with people globally, as human beings, and just, kind of learning about each other's culture and respecting each other. And I have to say, SA is actually, how would I say it? He exemplifies that type of person. And so if you haven't gone to his channel, please do so. He does his live, and he has his oxes and his animals, and he just introduced us to his cousin, his uncle, sorry. And I kind of like SA's vibe. He's really, really a nice gentleman. Very, very nice.
Thank you for your compliment.
You're welcome. Steve, welcome in. Thank you so much for checking in. If you have not connected with Anisha, SA Steve, please do so. Yes, this is his uncle. Yes, checking us out here, you know. Um, Steve, so go ahead and connect. These are great supporters of Love to Travel with Wave, and we enjoy them when they come in. And believe it or not, SA is here telling us about Ramadan. A lot of us may have heard it or seen it on television, but have never really experienced Ramadan. I think to me, it's a great way of spiritually cleansing yourself. Yeah, because when I was in Ghana, I kind of observed everything, and I like it because it's a way of renewing your spiritual self, and also connecting to your spiritual self and the God in you. You know what I'm saying? So that is great. And SA's been doing it since he was 15. So it's a great thing. So how's the weather over there, SA? Oh, I guess he dropped a little bit. So, guys, this is what we do. We connect with people who are positive, people who just come to, bring positivity here on this channel. This morning I woke up, and I was kind of looking at a video. I kind of shared it with Shawnee for a minute. And sometimes we have fear of doing things. And one of the things is, believe it or not, I have certain fears, and my fear is heights, swimming, and I would like to one day go on a dance floor and dance like nobody's business, right? But I'm not a great dancer. But that's what I tell myself because I'm so fearful, you know? And fear actually is almost like, something, it produces failure, right? So we don't really want to bring failure to our soul, our mind, to our thinking, right? And stuff like that. So, what we want to do, if, like the guy explained, if you wanted to be a football player and I threw the ball and you didn't catch it, are you going to stump through life saying, I'm not a good football player, I can't do it, and stuff like that? No. You're going to look at that person and say, hey, can you throw that ball at me again? The next time you caught it, right? So, guess what? You have mastered that fear. So, anytime you fail, there's no room for failure. Anytime you don't do something, right? You got to keep doing it. Practice makes perfect. Okay? And that's what it is all about. Okay? You want to get the kind of results. You want to follow your passion because this is what you want to do. But one of the things that he spoke about, you know, we have our right brain and our left brain. And sometimes our right brain is who we really are. It is that spiritual voice that tells you daily, you are more than what is being said about you in this physical world. But your left brain is so much into the physical, acquiring achievements and accolades and all these things that you cannot take with you when you leave this earth, right? The only thing that you're going to take is the spiritual side of you. Yes. All right. So that means stop fighting for these physical things and start fighting for the spiritual side of you. That means when we came into this world, we came in as babies, right? We were not attached to anything of this world. But gradually, as human beings and our tribes have attached us to all these things, all these holidays, all these things, right? I'm not saying there are some of them are bad things, they're not. But we need to kind of start on a clean slate where we're not attached to anything, that we can be able to refresh our spirits and to refresh our mind, and that we can see clearly what our passion is and what our purpose here on earth is. Okay, Shawnee says, Wave, what time will you end? I want to jump back on the next 8 minutes when I reach home. Okay, sure. I am going to be the latest 8:15 because I want to go to boot camp. Okay, we can wait for you. Yes, SA. Yes, we can wait for her. Yes. It's all about love, it's family. So, like I said, you have to detach yourself from all this negativity and you have to fill it with positivity, with love. Love is the key. Yes. Shawnee's back with her bright smile. Good morning, Shawnee.
Hey, good morning. I'm actually not home yet, but I don't want you to be late for boot camp. So I just decided.
Oh, you are so considerate. Thank you so much. I love that.
I
Yes.
mean, you shouldn't hear me driving. You shouldn't hear any noise.
No,
It should be
I
quiet.
thought you were just still sitting in your car.
No,
Absolutely.
but this
Yeah.
road is not loud like the highway the other day, so
Oh,
you shouldn't
okay.
hear anything.
Yeah. So, as you know, like I was saying, that, we have to detach ourselves. Sometimes we have to kind of get rid of the noise around us. We have to get rid of everything that is surrounding us. And we have to come as one with ourselves. And you have to love yourself and respect. I say respect yourself. And when you start doing these things, I'm telling you, I listened to this guy today and I get it. You have to start listening to yourself. You got to start loving yourself and respecting yourself. And once you start doing that, good morning, Rochelle. How are you?
Morning, Rochelle.
Yes, happy Saturday, everyone. So once you start doing that, you will be surprised that other people, you're going to connect with the people that can see that in you. And you're going to attract those type of people. But if you're going to be thinking a certain way and you're going to attach yourself to certain things, you are going to attract those type of people. And then you're going to tell yourself, why am I always attracting these type of people? It's because It's how you think about yourself, you know?
Right.
Exactly. So you have to detach yourself from that. Perfect example, right? And I'm just saying, there is someone that, kind of did some shady stuff to me. So what did I do? Yes, I had a little outburst personally with myself. But when I saw that person, remained silent for a moment just to recollect my thoughts and how I was going to approach it. And I approached it with love. Some people might say, "Oh, you stupid. Someone did this to you," or whatever. It's not about them, it's about me. It's about my healing. It's about me not attaching that negativity onto me. You understand? Don't feel foolish. You're not foolish. You are actually giving love out there. And that is how you clear your spirit because everything goes back to love. It does. You know, even when
Wait.
somebody,
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, I'm not going to say it's easy because there are going to be some times you're going to question yourself. But the thing about it, you don't have to be around the person. You don't have to call the person. You don't have to live with them. You don't have to think. But you have to get away from attaching those negative things and you have to create love. Because sometimes you might say something. I see Shawnee, right? And I don't like Shawnee's hair. I'm just saying, it's just a reference. But instead of me, saying, "Shawnee, I don't like your hair. Your hair look this, it look that, da, da, da." No. I have to find a way to say it that, that she gets something out of it. Shawnee, I think, I like long hair on you, but that particular style, it doesn't suit your features or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It has to come from a loving space, a loving place. You understand? We have to uplift each other. And the thing about it is you have to think about what your purpose is on here in life and what you're passionate about. And this is what I want everyone to do who's on this platform or listening to the replay. You need to sit down and write what your purpose is, not what society wants you to be. The little voice that's in you since you were a kid and what you wanted to do. So you have to learn how to love and how to service humanity. You need to find a business where you're going to be helping humanity, giving a service, and still making your income. You understand? So that is what I have learned today. You're never too old to learn.
Wave, I want to piggyback off of what you said, two other things. Um, and I guess both of them are just kind of testimonies. Let me start with the hair one first because I think that'll take less time. I actually cut my hair 2 years ago, and
Mhm.
I had somebody who, "You're so stupid. Why would you cut your hair? Your hair looks horrible. Your hair is not gonna grow and it's gonna take forever. And it looks
Mhm.
this and then blah blah blah, right?" And I was just like, wait a minute, like I love my hair. Like, what is wrong with you? And like you said, the person did not find a way to just feel like, say something that gave a little constructive feedback or that made me feel like I could see what you're saying, but for right now, this is why I cut my hair. And in about a year, less than a year, not a year, less than 2 years, you started hearing, "Oh my gosh, your hair grew so long. I can't believe it's touching your back." And I can't, and by
But
that time I was, huh?
I will tell you, Shawnee, that what people say or their opinion of you is not your business. When someone tells you something, it does not directly have to do with you. It is something that they are battling internally. So that person with the hair thing, they have a problem with hair, but they don't know themselves within themselves that they have the problem. So that is why when yesterday when I'm talking to my cousin and even listening to this gentleman that I listened to, he says that we have to learn not to take things personally and make it our own, because internally is something that person is battling. You understand?
That's
So
true.
yeah, so now what you probably did was you attached this to your spirit because you felt you took it personal, like what's wrong with this person, which is perfectly normal. But when you sometimes when people say things to you, you kind of like have to pull yourself and sit down and think about it, you know, and in a silent space, and just say, hmm, why would someone say something like that?
But Wave, I didn't take it and think about it like maybe they're
Yeah.
right or whatever. I was just annoyed because I didn't ask you for your opinion, kind of thing.
Okay.
Um, and to me, it's my hair. I'm an adult. I'll do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Um,
So that's
and at
why
the
I said it's what the person says is not their opinion, is not your business.
hmm
Exactly. So they could say whatever they want. It's not your business. It's something that they need to deal with.
and one
Yeah.
more situation. Um,
Good
and
morning,
it's just
Sheed. Welcome. Good morning.
morning, Sheed. One more situation, Wave, that I want to share. Something that kind of took place yesterday. Um, Yesterday I had a blow up argument on a friend to the point I lost my voice because I was screaming because this person, you know, I have to learn this, and it's just funny that you're talking about it today. And I'm even some of the conversations I've had with a therapist. I just have to kind of learn this and learn to not let people have power over me because some people will be wrong, but then in turn will turn around and make you feel like you're stupid. They insult you. They try to insult your intelligence. And yesterday I had to just kind of wake up and tell myself, you know what? If you start removing negativity in advance, it would
Yeah.
never get to a point like this. And I had to tell myself that yesterday. And I even took a nap earlier in the day and I woke up and I said, you know what? I feel better now. I may have screamed and I may have cursed and carried on the most way, but that person had so much control over me. And had I nipped the relationship, the friendship with that person in the bud months ago because of
Mhm.
what they were doing months ago, if I stopped ignoring red flags, if I stopped ignoring things, I wouldn't have
Exactly.
reached the point that I was at yesterday. And sometimes we have to, realize and take accountability and, stop ignoring things. Stop ignoring things because what you're doing in the end, you're not giving somebody a chance. You are sacrificing your peace. You're sacrificing your inner peace.
Absolutely.
You know, because you can love somebody from a distance. You can forgive someone. You can just be like, hey, you're not a bad person, but I'm just going to love you from a distance. You're not a bad person, but we can't be friends, And I had to learn that yesterday when I lost my voice yesterday. And today it's better, but and I heard the things the person was saying to me like I was crazy. They were saying to me, and so what if I lied? It still doesn't, blah, blah, blah. And I thought you were an intelligent. I mean, the disrespectful things they were saying to me.
And
And I'm
this
like, go ahead.
and this is where this comes in because I go through that daily on my job with customers. So it gets to a point where I myself internally tune people out. So I have this thing that I always say: you're starting to sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
Okay? That is where that comes in. When people start bringing in the negativity, you walk away and they start, even though they fall, if they're following you, say, please, I need my space. I need this and that. They sound like Charlie Brown's teacher to me, because I am not going to make you attach your negativity to my spirit and have me go have an how would you say, have an out of body experience, which is not me, with you. Okay? So we have to align ourselves and to find the balance with our left and right brain, because your left brain wants to cuss somebody out. They want to tell that person about themselves. So we have to align ourselves in a sense. Good morning, Miss Catherine. How are you? And don't make people push it. And trust me, I certain things can make me upset, especially like I've always said, women being abused, children not being treated right, those type of things. I'm passionate about it, but I need to control that, because instead of doing something positive, I am doing something negative because I'm getting angry and it's not going to solve anything. So
It's not.
I need to remain in that loving state of mind. So like I said, I get into that Charlie Brown teacher mode. You're talking. It's almost like your lips are moving, but I can't hear you. I'm in my own zone. So I
But yeah,
take myself out of the equation.
something,
Yeah.
guys. Doesn't take, you can't get there overnight. You understand? And I'm just saying that just to encourage people. And don't feel discouraged if it takes you time to get to, because we all
Yeah,
move
it takes
differently.
time.
It does. We all move differently. The way that we handle things,
Yes.
obvious, like honestly, guys, we just all move differently. So I don't want anybody to feel discouraged, like, oh well, it's taking me months to get here, or
No,
you know,
it's a
I feel
process.
it is a process. But once you get there, guys, there's nothing like ultimate peace. Once
Oh
you
my
start
God.
identifying,
Ain't that the
like,
truth?
yeah, once
Yeah.
you start identifying things that have negative, you know, things that have negativity associated with it, people that have negativity, you will never have another person or thing come your way negative. And if it
Yes,
does, you know how to handle it.
exactly. SA has a very, very good comment, and I'm going to read it. He says, in my opinion, I may be wrong that we should not change ourselves physically for others. This is where I'm talking about spirituality, your spirit. But you can change yourself mentally according to the people surrounding you. And he's absolutely right. We hear it all the time. Do not allow people to take our joy. Because the thing is, people don't understand is we have that moment to change the direction of a situation. Because somebody could come and they're angry and they're cussing and carrying on with you. And you can, while they're cussing, you can take that moment and you can say, you know what? I think people might think it's cliche, but you can find your own strength and your own way of saying it. And you can say, you know what? I know that you're angry and you feel the way that you feel, but it doesn't change the fact that I love you as a human being. I still care about you. as a human being. And I've seen that work. And I'll tell you how I seen it work. You'll be surprised that person calms down.
Well, guys, let me add to this now. Let me add to this.
But I'm just telling you, you could take different avenues. It's up to you. Your
No,
personality.
I
Yes.
agree with what you're saying, Wave, but guys, and this is just a little thing. If you're truly a great person and you really do care, that is absolutely great. But you see, some people are like wolves in sheep clothing. And what I mean by this is some people will gaslight you. Some people will manipulate you and talk
Yes.
to you. And I'm saying this because some people will be like, I hear you, but you need to calm down, or you look how you're acting or whatever. That's not a genuine place. Learn to recognize those kinds of people. It's okay if a regular person who's not a manipulator, not a person who's gaslighting you, tries to get you to see a different angle and tries to and treats you with kindness. But remember too that people who don't mean you any well will take that same avenue. So it's just getting to a point of recognizing,
Yeah. Because even one of the things I can't stand about some people is this. You say Shawnee walks up to me and she's having a bad day and she's talking and she's rambling and she's saying what she whatever she's expressing herself. Do not interrupt the person. Allow them to vent and say what they have to say. After that, you can say something. But I hate when people tell people, oh, you shouldn't be angry. You shouldn't, you need to calm down. Allow the person to vent. After that,
or I've been through worse things than you. I've been through it worse than you. This is nothing compared to what I've been through. Don't downplay somebody else's experience.
Exactly. So you need to kind of listen to the person. If she comes out, say I'm here, she busts in the room. Oh, I had a bad day. This person, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Shawnee, I've listened to you. Okay. And stuff like that. I could find out what transpired. How did it get to that point? And eventually you can ask Shawnee, yes, when she's calm, she will calm down. Then eventually you would have to tell her, look within yourself, right? Because we all think when people do something to you that you don't have any role in it, you have to look at yourself and see what role that you played in it. And I do that all the time. When I get angry, whether it's a family member or whatever, Wave, what role did you play? What instigated this? It might be just a small word, it might be a small sentence, it might have been my demeanor, it may be I ignored the person or whatever it is, and I say, I should not have said that. I should have said taken the other route of doing this or doing that, and the situation could have turned out better. You understand? But sometimes when we are angry, because we have allowed, like I said, our left brain to take over, and our left brain only knows what society has taught us, so we are on that side. And then our right brain, which is more of our spirit, the voice is lower and we can't hear it at that time, so we can't rationalize anything. So that's why we need to find balance and we need to align ourselves. This is why I do it. Sweet Ree, good morning to you, darling.
Guys, you see how the live's sweet and Wave is leaving us? Wave and the live is sweet.
Yes.
And look what Wave's about to do.
Yes,
Wait, you need to come back on here and finish the sweet conversation, because look how you leaving us in the conversation sweet.
No, I haven't left yet. Miss Catherine is saying, I would say I love you as a human being. Now stay the hell out of my way, all with love.
And I said that a while ago.
And Miss Catherine, there is nothing wrong with that. You know why?
You can love
Because
people from a
it's
distance.
you. It's coming from you. It's coming from the real you. It's coming from your spirit because that's how your spirit talks. You understand? Now, me receiving that, I'm the receiver. I would have to know how to channel it and to understand it. But if I am not on Miss Catherine's level, Miss Catherine is on that level, but you're not on that level yet, you will not understand that because you're still angry.
But nobody's gonna say it like that to you, babe. Nobody's gonna say I love you from a distance, but stay the hell away from me. You will hear it in somebody's actions. Not hear it, sorry. You will
But
see it in their
if
actions.
Miss Catherine tell me that, I would say I love you as a human being. Now stay the hell out of my way, all with love. But I already accepted Miss Catherine for who she is. That's the thing. I know how she speaks. I know her demeanor. So her saying stay away is something that I expect. And like I told you before, whatever her opinion of me is, that's her business, not my business, because that's something she has to deal with. And I think somebody who takes it personal is looking at the statement, now stay the hell out of my way.
Well, wait, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Even if I may
Exactly.
feel that
Because
way
she
about
might
someone,
say, suppose it's me, I say, because this is my true voice, I might say, I would like to say I love you as a human being. But in actuality, I just want you to stay away from me in for love's sake, you
and
know?
I would not take offense to that because
Okay?
you didn't say stay
But
the hell
Miss
away from
Catherine
me.
might say it because maybe the person that she's speaking to needs to hear it that way.
Some
Because
people, yes, but you can't
yeah,
you cannot
yeah.
feel fire with fuel. So
Yeah, yeah, I know, but the reason why is maybe the person that she's speaking to, that's the only language that they know. They
I
won't take
know
offense to
there's some
that.
real
Yeah,
narcissists. Like
yeah,
there are some real narcissists, and this I'm telling you, I've seen. People think that people over abuse the word narcissist, but people actually do know the meaning. People know the meaning
yes,
of the word narcissist. The issue is there's a lot of them out here. There are a lot
yes,
of narcissists out here, and some people don't even know when they actually are being one.
yes. So that's what I'm saying, that people need to get in tuned with their spiritual side. You know, it's just not saying, I see a lot of people saying that, oh, they're this, they're that. But are they truly connected to the spiritual side of them? Essay, thank you for joining us this morning. All right, we'll always
Is he
keep you
leaving?
in our prayers. It was nice talking to you as well.
Is
You
he
know,
leaving?
yeah,
Good night.
but
I said I haven't seen the chat in a minute. I don't even know if
yeah,
anybody's talking.
yeah. So my thing is, we have to connect to that side of us. It's like cleaning, spring cleaning. Go inside yourself. Take some time. I tell people that all the time. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Listen to some music, whatever type of music you like, but something that is going to kind of, open your mind, your spirit, and everything like that. And think about who you are. I do it, I'm telling you guys. Anything I'm saying here is not that I don't do it. I do it. Close your eyes and really think about who you are. I'm not I'm not love to travel with Wave who likes to travel. I'm not that person who works at Home Depot in retail. I'm not the auntie. I'm not the mother. I'm not the. Who am I? Without all these labels, who am I? What am I seeking for? You
True.
know? And one of the things that I realize that I'm seeking for is my freedom, because I can say twice in my life that I have seen my freedom, and it is so beautiful and I love it. You know, a year.
Guys, don't make
Yeah,
nobody treat you like chicken back. You're
yes,
oxtail.
yeah. So I'm just saying, you just have to find that peace within yourself. And once you see your true self, trust me, you don't want to go back to the type of life that you have right now.
It's true. Once
You
you
don't
see
want,
it and you
once
experience it,
once you
guys.
see it, trust me. I was feeling a kind of a way, and my cousin actually called me and she said, I want you to watch this video. Hi, bonjour. Bonjour, mademoiselle. All right. And I kind of like watched the video with the guy, and I closed my eyes and I just listened to his voice and everything he was saying. And he was so right. There was a story that he gave, right? So maybe one of these days we'll do it, Shawnee. You get 5 index cards and you're going to write your biography. Your biography can be one sentence, it can describe one word or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this lady writes a biography and about herself. She says one day she's walking down the street, right? This is quoted by Wayne Dyer. You can look him up on YouTube. Great inspirational. He's passed, but I love his videos. And she's walking down the street and there's a dark hole and she fell in the hole. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The second time she's walking down the street and she sees this same dark hole. She noticed it. She knows it's there, but she still fell in it. All right? So when I say that, what comes to mind? That many times we've been in a situation and we keep falling in that same hole. And it takes many times, and then we realize in that final step, I think one of the steps, she fell in the hole and she realized that she was still in the hole. And she asked herself, why am I in this hole again? And she brushed herself up. And the next time she saw that black hole, she walked around it. So this is where I was saying that sometimes when we are in certain situations, we do have a choice. We have a choice to fall back in that hole or walk around it and take a different route. You see how that little story, some people, you ask them to write a biography and they write in their whole life story about this earth and everything. Your biography should be about your spiritual self.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Shawnee? Beside the person that's in Philadelphia, who's working, who is doing this, who's making wonderful t-shirts and that has great inspirational words on them. That could be your calling. Your way of being of service to humanity. That every time someone looks at those t-shirts and they purchase one, you have inspired someone, and yet it is a business for you. Okay? That's your inspiration. It's a simple thing, but it is you. You are putting yourself into it, your spiritual self into it, and you're inspiring others, and you are doing a service to humanity. Going back to Miss Catherine and friends, right? Have you ever tried to leave in peace, but the other person just wants to keep it going? Miss Catherine, that's their business. It's not your business. Tune them out.
Miss
Do your
Catherine,
thing.
just like a light switch,
Yes.
as
Tune them,
quick as you
tune
can turn
them
on the
out.
light, you turn it
Yeah,
off and shut them
yeah,
down.
turn them off. Act
Just
like,
like a light switch, turn it
yes,
right off. That's
yes.
it. If they
Don't
still want
feed
to be on that
into
other
that, Miss
line,
Catherine. But
Yeah,
I
like
will say something. Miss Catherine, I go on her channel. You know why I'm a member of Miss Catherine and Friends? I see the humanity in her. And when you join her membership, it's about helping people. Something that she is passionate about. I think it's about single parents. If correct me, Miss Catherine. But that's why one of the reasons why I like her. She's funny. She tell it like it is. But I saw the humanitarian side of her, and that's why I joined her membership. We all have our purposes. Take out the garbage, dump the garbage, take out all that other stuff because you're not taking that stuff with you. Because at the end of the day, you want to leave something that can continue with humanity, a service that can continue with humanity, and it can help people. And that's
just
what
to
it's all
piggyback,
about.
off of Wave, and it's kind of just what Wave said. Wave, you be having some words, Wave. Um, but Wave said take
Yeah.
out the garbage, just like you recycle, guys, and you have to sort your recycle from your garbage. Do what
Yes.
you have to do with people. Sort them out. Sort people out. If you know this person is garbage, put it in the trash where it needs to be. You know this person is recyclable.
Exactly.
That means this is something, over and over again, and it's going to continue to be used because that's what recycle is. You recycle it and it's used for something else. You know
Mm.
this is a good person. They're going to continue to serve purpose in your life and be there over and over again. You put them in the recycle bin. But you see some people who need to be in the trash and go to the trash sites and never be found again.
Yes.
Put them in the trash, guys. Put them in the trash. Think of
And
people as
Anisha,
trash and recycle.
is saying doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. She's right. Just do the right thing at the first time. You know what I'm saying? And that is why I said I want everybody to get up in the morning. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. Get up in the morning, put on some music, soothing, close your eyes, just sit down quietly in a corner and just do that. At night when you come back from work or wherever you come from, sit down in a corner somewhere. Create a space in within your space just for you and just meditate. Think about the day, reflect on the day. What could you have done better? You know, connect with your spiritual side. Yes. And the program I was telling you about, Miss Catherine, if you have not joined her membership, please do. It's called Not Another Child. Okay. And this is a program, that she's helping children. She's giving back to humanity, you know? And these are the things that we should be concentrating on. Our purpose here, not what society wants us to be, not what my mom wants me to be. Oh, you should be a lawyer, you should be a doctor. No, what Wade wants to be, what Shawnee wants to be, what Miss Cat wanted to do, Anisha, Sweet Ree, Bajou. Let us do what we are here to do. Yes, that's what we need to do. And she says, NAC working to get guns out the streets for our children can live another day. And this is why I am a member on her channel. When I go on people's channels and I see you say join, I read. I read what your membership is all about. I went on Afromex Families membership. I loved it because their service is for content creators, promoting them, showing them love, support. I mean, so professional. Sends you an email, tag you in all type of membership stuff, run your list. Actually having that one-on-one conversation with you on Instagram. Yes, sweet, it is finding your purpose. And I am someone I like to share things. When I learn something, I don't keep it to myself. I share
Right.
it. I always say, I'm not scared of the spotlight. If Shawnee comes on here and she blows up on YouTube, I'm going to be happy for her because that's what I want for her. And I am hoping that's what she wants for herself. Whatever she wants to do, I want to support her. You understand? And this is where you get your blessings because sometimes, people do things out of their hearts, they don't think about it. And next thing you know, you have no food in your fridge. But then you must have helped Shawnee one day, and then Shawnee comes to your house with a whole heap of groceries and bless you. She didn't even know you were hungry. She didn't know you didn't have no food in your refrigerator. But the Spirit moved her to come into your home and to bless you. Stop doing things for people and looking for something from it. You know what I'm saying? Do it because you want to do it of service. And that's what I do each and every day because I have a very good friend that blessed me when I didn't even ask for it. You understand? And guess what I did? I just took her to Ghana. She bought her land. And then on my birthday, she called me and she blessed me. And I was like, what is this for? She said, because Wave, you took your hard earned money, you went to Ghana, you accompanied me, you take me around, you showed me the ropes, you introduced me to the right people, and you will be so surprised that people think of you in that capacity. Stop worrying what people think about you. That's their business. It's not your business. That's our thing for 2022. That ain't my business. That's your business. Yes. I
2022 and
agree with
counting, not
that.
just 2022.
Oh, Miss Catherine, you are welcome. Okay. All right. When I see good deeds, I have to show it. I have to tell about it. I have to share it to people. If you haven't joined Miss Catherine, yes, she's funny. She gonna talk a lot of, you know. But one thing I can see beyond all of that, that she has a good heart. She does. Yes, she does. She cares about our community. She cares about our children. You know, that means she's not thinking about self. She's thinking about our community. And she saw a purpose where we need to take guns off our streets. And this is where all of us can play a part. Some of us think we have to have money to play a part in our communities. We don't. It just takes one little thing, one pot of food. Johnny, you know that in the Caribbean, cook one pot of food, everybody eats, right?
Yeah, like you run a boat, which is everybody get together and
Yes.
just, puts
So
towards
next,
something and just, yeah.
yeah. So next thing you know, next time somebody bring in a bag of rice, somebody bring this, something.
Yep,
All of a
run a
sudden,
boat.
the whole community is eating.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So sometimes we can start with one pot of food, and it end up being a place where you're cooking for the homeless, you're feeding children, you're helping single moms, you're doing all sort of things. And that is what we need to get back to. Community service.
I just want to share really quickly. Thinking of hearing about Catherine's program. I have a friend in Jamaica who told me last night that she was trying. Well, I think she actually already started it. Um, she started something every 2 Sundays a month.
Uh-huh.
She started a program like where it's called Ladies Let's Chat, and pretty much, for ladies who basically come together and be that support system. So it's just, again, hearing us talk right now and hearing the positive things people are doing. When she shared it with me last night, I was so moved.
Yeah.
And, I said, I was proud. It's not necessarily my community in Jamaica, but it is a neighboring community. And I've spent a lot of time in that community. And I felt like it was like home for me too, like, wow, this is, I didn't grow up here, but I grew up next door, in Jamaica. And I just felt proud because I'm like, look at what you're doing for people, and I said that you can try to get support from MP, you never know who's willing to donate to the cause,
Exactly.
and there's a there's a lot of women who dealt with things who again this ties into your therapist post. There's a lot of women who have dealt with things, and it's taboo to see a therapist, but you have a woman in the community you can confide in and you can talk to, and you're not afraid to have these conversations with people who you can trust. That's an amazing thing. And it just goes back to community, like just doing stuff for the community, guys. And trust me, like it's the reward is bigger in itself,
Yes.
it's the reward is bigger. You may not get anything out of it, like financially, and I mean, you never know, whatever happens, but
But
like,
you will have spiritual freedom.
yeah,
You will feel
you
at
will.
peace, and you will feel that you have done a service to your community and
Yes.
to individuals. And it's a great feeling. I tell people, like sometimes people will be like, oh, I do this for this person, I do that for that person, and they're so ungrateful. Fine, that's their business. You know, that's their business. If they want to be ungrateful, that's their business. But you have to be thankful that spiritually and physically that you can be a service of your community. And if they don't get it, it's okay. It's the people that get it
Who
that
will
it's
rock
going
with
to
you.
be a service to them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
It's okay. You don't need those people who don't get it around you, like Wave is saying.
Yes.
Those who get it, and will be there with you. Like,
Yes, they'll be there with you thick and thin. Trust me. It's like doing my YouTube. I know everybody don't have the time because everybody is working on their channels. I get it. But anytime they come in, I am so grateful. You understand? Like sometimes Synovia will come in, oh, I'm late. You're never late. You had to be there at that particular time, and that's when you are going to be there. And I appreciate you coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's this morning I just woke up and I just wanted to come and just talk to you guys, vibe with you guys. Whenever I can pop in into your channel, I come in, I support, you know, I stay, I listen and everything. I learn so much from all my YouTube supporters, my my subscribers, and even people I'm not subscribed to. I go on their channels, you know what I'm saying? Also, take advantage of your community tab. It's a way of connecting us together with different topics, with pictures, with different content creators that
and
are
guys,
out
I love
there
answering
doing,
them.
yeah, yeah, they're out there doing their thing. You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
answering them. I love
Yeah, so
engaging.
I'm not scared to share nobody's if I like your content and you're doing something positive, man, you're gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? On my community tab. Check it out. Go vote. You want to drop a comment to me, and guys, when this live is over, please go into the comment section. Tell me what you think about today's topic and everything like that. Later on, maybe we can discuss about people when in our community when we go for therapy. Is it taboo? Do people think you're crazy? We are voting on that in my community tab because I think a lot of times in our community people kind of look down on you if you go and see a therapist, but sometimes you just need somebody to talk to you who is not connected to your situation
And
and
who's not biased.
can listen and give you an honest opinion. Someone who's away from the situation. Sometimes you have to kind of get a perspective. Doesn't mean you are going to agree on everything they say, but you're going to get something, you're going to take away something from it. And like I said, you're going to go in your little space at home. I want everyone to create a space at home. Get you a little chair or something, an ottoman. You can put up your foot, have a lamp next to it, burning some candle by a window, whatever it is, or a coffee table, put it next to the window with a chair looking outside into your garden, whatever it is. Create that little space for you, okay?
And wait, if
You,
I could just share something really quickly, um, because I'm an open book, guys. I just want to share this.
you're welcome, Miss Cat. Always love you, my girl.
I'm 32 years old, guys. I started seeing a therapist. I've always been like, I'm not seeing no therapist. I don't need one, and I know what's wrong with me, and I'm not a person you need to tell what's wrong. Therapy is not like that. I started seeing a therapist March 9th, 2022, and I've continued weekly. And for me, a therapist is not there to blame game. They're not there to tear you down. They're not there to coddle you either. They're not, but they are there to help you see things on the outside that you may have not seen. They are there to help you break down and make sense of something that you may have not been able to break down yourself. It's think of it like an onion, right? Like an onion has many layers, and that's
Yes,
what therapy is like. Therapy is there to help you unravel those layers and help you get to an overall healthy space. It really is. And honestly, guys, if something happens to me today, like if I like somebody draws me out or something, I can remember back to a conversation my therapist and I had, and then immediately it stops me from going in that direction. Or a
exactly.
conversation that Wave and I might have had. Like today, as soon as I get off of this live, I'm actually going to play the replay from the time that we started talking about these certain things, because one of the things my therapist recommended was to journal, and for journaling, to me, it's just something that's good to have. You take that journal with you everywhere. And if sometimes you need to look back into what you wrote down and give yourself a reminder and tell yourself certain things, it will always keep you in check. And listen, guys, like this, trust me, and I hope this video reaches many, many people, because
Yeah.
I think that we said a lot of positive things. Wade, you said a lot of positive things this morning, and people really need to hear it, and I hope that everybody answers your community tab, the question you posted today. I hope that everybody will go and answer it after this video. Not just vote. I hope you guys will actually comment and,
Yes, I really
respond
want to
to,
hear from people and how they think
yeah.
about therapy, and if they think it's taboo and why they think it's taboo. Is it something that is needed really in our community? Yeah, this is, and we once the votes come in and I see all the comments, then we will have maybe a discussion, and we can go about, Sean can tell us more about the process of therapy and her experience and everything like that. Guys, if you're coming in, please go ahead, share the video, also like and comment after the video is over, the live is over. Please go into the comment section, tell me what you think about today's topic and everything like that. I want to thank, like, people like Shawnee, always here, chiming in and stuff like that. James Money 615, thank you so much for coming in. Connect with James. He's new to the channel. Team Reese Travels, welcome in, everyone. Make sure you connect with each other. Miss Catherine, I don't know what else to say, but I love you. You are a beautiful soul. You know what I'm saying? You're just one of those diamonds in the rough, and I get you. Some people don't get people, but I get you because you are a kind soul. You're doing great things. And Bajou, my girl, my Haitian sister, Haitian American sister, thank you for gracing this channel this morning. Guys, if you ever want to hear about, a great service to our community, Bijou Noir, she talks about the Caribbean history on Haiti. Africa. They have some great discussions going on there. I always go in quietly and watch, you know what I'm saying? Anisha, I still want my cookies. Oh, SA, my brother from Pakistan, thank you so much for talking to us about Ramadan and the process of Ramadan, which I experienced in Ghana. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a great way to cleanse the spirit, the soul, and to refresh yourself, you know, for a new beginning. She, thank you for dropping in. Rochelle, as always, thank you for your support. You know, let me see. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I didn't. You know, I always have to shout out to all my supporters who come on. And I just want to say thank you. I'm going to get ready for me to go to boot camp. I'm going to take you guys along. Yes, it might just be me alone for this round. Yes. Yeah, but I think it was very important to come. The spirit kind of brought me here. It was very, very important to come here and to kind of like, you know, just discuss, you know, how I was feeling and, you know, and what the message was today. And hey, it was about, you know, spiritual cleansing and just, you know, getting to know our true purpose and getting to know our true selves. Miss Catherine, you're always welcome, my dear. Much love.
And I
Anisha,
love what you're doing, Miss Catherine, with NAC.
yes.
Not another child.
Shawnee, go over there and connect with her, you know. Just, you know, subscribe to her channel. She's real cool people, man. Whenever I come to New York, man, I gotta hook up with Miss Cat. Yes, she gotta take me around, especially in
Oh,
that.
but when I invited you to come, let me take you
I you
around. No, I'm
gonna
kidding.
come
I'm
too.
kidding.
Don't get jealous here. We all gonna be there. Yeah, you
I'm
gonna be
just
with Miss
playing.
Cat. Miss Cat gonna cook. She gonna do everything. Or we gonna go to a restaurant or something. But I really want to meet her because you know I don't know. There's just something about her. You know, I saw her the first time on YouTube and I just kept on, you know, and her sister Debbie is real cool too. Yes. So, with that said, guys, I have to go to boot camp. I'm sorry. We've been on here for like an hour and 18 minutes. We always say we're going to do an hour and we always end up doing more, but it was beneficial to everyone. So, I am glad that you guys made it this morning here. Happy Saturday. And like always, thank you, Shawnee, for gracing my channel this morning and your inputs. You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful sister, and I love you. We come from two different generations, but guess what? We come as one. We listen to each other, we respect each other as women, and we learn from each other. We bounce off each other. And thank you so much, Shawnee.
All
And
right, guys, take care.
yes. And you guys, you have a wonderful day. And like I always say, without you, there is no love to travel with Wave. All right. Take care. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Mwah. Always.